Episode 55A. Episode 55, March 7, 2023. Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission, Particulates, ROSEP, News, and URLs. rosepresidents.wordpress.com /1-March-2023 ROS Presidents-PDFs-of-news-posts PDF list of URLs Episode 54. Scroll down to see PDFs available for download. In order to search using URLs online for entire news articles for Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, or just to read the PDF and click on the URLs of articles. YouTube recordings of EPA testimony about PM 2.5 on February 21, 2023, February 22, 2023, and February 23, 2023, CST 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. https://www.youtube.com/watch?b=S9b5b51z7py February 21, 2023. Recording 8 hours. https://www.youtube.com/watch?b=CRZJ1G8AKI February 22, 2023. Recording 8 hours. https://www.youtube.com/watch?b=GIFHXXEIView February 23, 2023. Recording 8 hours. U.S. Reported in Maine newspapers and in Bloomberg News. Environmental Protection Agency, Office of Inspector General. 1200 Pennsylvania Avenue, NW, 2410T, Washington, D.C., 20460, 202-566-2391. OIG Hotline, 1-888-546-8740. Report: the EPA's residential wood heater program does not provide reasonable assurance that heaters are properly tested and certified before reaching consumers. Report #23E0012, February 28, 2023. The EPA's ineffective residential wood heater program puts human health and the environment at risk for exposure to dangerous fine particulate matter pollution by allowing sales of wood heaters that may not meet emission standards. Report materials. Podcast overview of this report, 747. Report at a glance, PDF, 306.27 kilobytes. Full report, PDF, 2.03 megabytes. ROSEP analysis of the EPA Watchdog report, #23E0012, February 28, 2023. RAWSE Presidents is working to end residential wood stove use to protect the health of near neighbors of residential wood burners. The many-pronged approach of Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates is to 1. Pass ordinances or laws against residential wood burning that emits particulates above EPA limits. This PM 2.5 emission can be measured by purple air monitors placed in the yards of near neighbors of residential wood burners. 2. Have the EPA change their PM 2.5 limits to 8 micrograms per meter cubed annually and 25 micrograms per meter cubed daily to be closer to the World Health Organization limit of 5 micrograms per meter cubed annually. 3. Have the EPA use the hyper-localized PM 2.5 monitor data available on Purple Air online maps, as well as US AirNow maps of smoke and fire to regulate residential wood burning, rather than use the flawed method of certifying wood stoves, which still emit PM 2.5. The American Lung Association says no amount of PM 2.5 is safe for human health. 4. If the flawed strategy of certifying wood stoves continues, to have the strategy of certifying wood stoves be based on scientific methods and current EPA PM 2.5 limits, both annual and daily, and in laboratories that mimic conditions of real-world particulate emission levels from residential wood stoves. Like the flawed greenwashing strategy of carbon capture in factories after carbon is emitted, allowing carbon emissions above safe levels on the hypotheses that the PM 2.5 from wood burning will be captured at some point after emission is impractical. Preventing carbon from being emitted in the first place is more cost-effective. 5. Alternatives to wood burning for heat exist, such as new heat pumps that work the lowest winter temperatures of the continental United States. Those head pumps powered by solar and wind electricity, producing no emissions at all. Government programs such as LIH EAP, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, can help low-income residents with alternatives to residential wood burning for heat, found at current January 31, 2023. The Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program, LIHEAP, helps keep families safe and healthy through initiatives that assist families with energy costs. LIHEAP provides federally funded assistance to reduce the costs associated with home energy bills, energy crises, weatherization, and minor energy-related home repairs. LIHEAP can help you stay warm in the winter and cool in the summer through programs that reduce the risk of health and safety problems that arise from unsafe heating and cooling situations and practices. OIG's Watchdog report to the EPA #23E0012, February 28, 2023. Report at a glance. The EPA's residential wood heater program does not provide reasonable assurance that heaters are properly tested and certified before reaching consumers. The EPA's ineffective residential wood heater program puts human health and the environment at risk for exposure to dangerous fine particulate matter pollution by allowing sales of wood heaters that may not meet emission standards. The EPA's wood heater program does not provide reasonable assurance that wood heaters are properly tested and certified before reaching consumers. The EPA's 2015 New Source Performance Standards for residential wood heaters are flawed, and the EPA has approved methods that lack clarity and allow too much flexibility. As a result, certification tests may not be accurate, do not reflect real-world conditions, and may result in some wood heaters being certified for sale that emit too much particulate matter pollution. In fact, data from an EPA-approved testing lab indicates that some certified wood heaters do not meet emission standards. Although the EPA withdrew some flawed certification test methods, wood heaters certified based on those withdrawn test methods remain available for sale. Additionally, the EPA lacks internal controls to ensure that certification test reports are valid and that certification tests are conducted appropriately. As a result, test reports contain deficiencies that should have been found during the certification process. Effective internal controls would include policies, procedures, and guidance, standardized certification test report formats, and systematic compliance audit tests. State regulators told us that they cannot rely on the EPA's certifications of wood heaters and, therefore, develop their own standards and lists of approved wood heaters for sale. The EPA operates and supports change-out programs intended to replace older, dirtier wood heaters with newer, cleaner models. The EPA distributed approximately $82 million in grants for residential wood heater change-out programs from fiscal years 2015 through 2021. However, if the replacement models do not meet emission standards because of the reasons described above, millions of federal, state, and local dollars could be wasted. We make 6 recommendations to the EPA, including clarifying certification test report expectations in upcoming rule revisions, developing a reliable certification test method based on real-world conditions, and implementing internal controls to, among other, review certification test reports and conduct systematic compliance audit tests. The agency disagreed with one recommendation and did not clearly indicate concurrence or non-concurrence with the others. Therefore, all recommendations are unresolved.